Hello, my name is Olivia Leaving. I'm here today with Tony Fiddler, who is currently a tour guide at the Welsh coal mining experience in Rhondda in southern Wales. But he has a very interesting history and connection to these mines because 30 years ago he was in them himself, and he worked for about 25 years mining, and now he brings tours to mine information instead. So I was just lucky enough to be on a tour with Tony, and we got a plethora of interesting information and really learned about an intricate, sometimes sad, history here in Rhondda about the mining industry. We're going to talk to Tony a little bit about this and how you can book it for your clients today on Insider Travel Report. Hi, Tony. Thank you so much for being here today and for taking us on such an interesting and educational tour. Before we start talking about the experience, I think it's important to hear a little bit about your background. So can you tell our viewers just a little bit about how mining has influenced your life?
Okay, so I'm from a mining family. My father, my brothers worked in the mines. I worked in mines for just about 25 years in the Cynon Valley. And as the mines closed, so we were moved to different mines in South Wales, continuing the mining career.
Wow, and so today you're still in mines, but as a tour guide instead of actually mining. Can you tell us a little bit about the Welsh coal mining experience and what tourists should see and feel and hear when they're on a tour with you?
Okay, so the Welsh Mining Museum is an experience in the Rhondda Valley where we take a group of tourists and we give them a lot of information about the history of coal mining, not just in the Rhondda Valley, but in the South Wales valleys. We take them through the buildings that are on the site, the winding houses. We go into a lamp room where we explain how we used a lamp check to register how many men are working underground. We then take them underground in what we call the cage. And we arrive at pit bottom, and then we walk through some roadways, and we give them the experience of also what it was like for the young children working underground many years ago, because children as young as 6 worked in these mines, and the children were underground by themselves in the dark back many years ago, and they'd be doing different jobs. We have the tour groups to experience what the children were doing, and then we go to a certain area of the mine where we experience what we call shot firing, which is a controlled explosion underground. Then we arrive at the entrance to our coal face and we explain how far it is from pit bottom, which could be upwards of 3 miles, and how we cope with injuries there with men who are qualified in first aid. And then to end the tour, we bring you out on a train, which is a cinematic experience.
I loved the entire experience because it really does give you that real life perspective of what so many people went through for years and years, especially in this area of the world in the mines. Why do you think it is important for an experience like this to help preserve the history and culture in Rhondda?
Well, the mines were such a big influence many years ago with what happened in the valleys. Many years ago, the only industry you had through these valleys before the mining industry would have been agricultural. So the mines brought a lot of people into the valleys, not just from Wales, but from all over the world, including England, Scotland, Ireland. So many people came into the valleys, and the heritage is so important. We need for not just the children now, but the children in the future to learn exactly what the mine's done for the valleys as well.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for being part of this really educational, interesting, sometimes funny, and with some of your stories, but just very important and profound experience here in Rhondda with the Welsh coal mining experience. And more importantly, thank you for telling us about it today. And I look forward to seeing what other tours are developed and how you continue preserving this history.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
My name is Olivia Leaving for Insider Travel Report.